Hello, Steve White, C9. Well, the reviews are in. Jurassic World Rebirth. It's not sounding good. I've heard a few negative things, but I was mostly listening to the John Campion show. Him and Rob saw it, and they're usually pretty shilly. So for them to not like something and trash something, it's usually got to at least have a few issues. Now, I think I'm up to date with the Jurassic Park series. I saw the original in the cinema back in the day. I saw the second one in the cinema back in the day. I saw the third one in the cinema back in the day. I think the next one, I think I saw that in the cinema. I don't think I saw the last one. I saw it on DVD. I think I've actually lost track. Once it switched to Jurassic World, I kind of got confused and couldn't tell them apart. I know I've seen at least two. But this one, I saw a trailer for it, a little bit of a trailer, and I thought that looks really boring. They seem to have gone backwards, where they've gone back and the dinosaurs are like in the wild, and it's not like it's a problem with franchises where you have something like Alien and Aliens that sort of builds up the universe and makes a really bigger film, and then they try and go backwards and go back to, it's like Alien 3 when it's just like they're suddenly in the dark with one monster running around, and it's just, I was afraid it was going to be a bit like that, where they sort of pull back and there's less dinosaurs and they try and make it scary or try and make it awe-inspiring or something like the original, and you can't really go back and do that. And that's one of the things I hear, but the worst thing I hear about it, which really got me going and was why I want to make this little video, is what they do at the start of the film, apparently. It's the same thing they did at the start of Star Trek Beyond, which was such a slap in the face, which I hated. Basically, Captain Kirk does a captain's log saying, "Ugh, space is boring. We're just stuck out here going nuts with boredom." You know, and basically the message of that film is we're really only at our best when we're like, you know, in danger and being challenged and fighting for our lives, and that's not what Star Trek's about. And in Jurassic World, apparently it starts off saying, yeah, people are over nearly said Dracula's, over dinosaurs, and you know they apparently show shots of New York, and there's like a dinosaur, and they're like removing it, and people are just bored. They're just walking past like nobody cares. People are not going to Jurassic Park because they're bored with dinosaurs. They're going because they love dinosaurs and they want to see dinosaurs eat people, or just see them be awesome. But instead they do this cynical thing where like, this is over, it's boring. Basically it's like saying you're a loser to be here. Like, why are you here wanting to see, you know, another dinosaur movie with dinosaurs eating people? Haven't you already seen that? It's like something really insulting. And obviously the people making it don't like the franchise, don't like the film, don't like dinosaurs. And it just baffles me that these people always seem to get in charge of things, and it always seems to be about dismantling something and putting it down and reducing it or belittling it or something like that. So yeah, I heard that and I was like, wow, how does that happen? And then apparently the rest of the film is just a bunch of sequences, and a couple of them are really great action sequences, and the rest is just really basic. Well, we need to do a Jurassic Park movie, and we need like this character, that character, and they don't develop them. There are things that are said that go nowhere. Now, maybe there were great scenes that were deleted for time or something, but it just looks like they just were writing these characters because someone needed to be eaten. And even that is disappointing, apparently, because there's only like 6 characters or something who end up going on this helicopter or something, or was it a boat? But it's a small amount of people who go into this environment, so there's only so many victims that you can have. And another thing they've done, which is just baffling, and I'm like, well, doesn't that undo or contradict the rest of the series? They're saying that because of evolution, that the dinosaurs can't actually live in our environment because I think the oxygen or something is too thick, or something. There's something that they can't sort of handle because they're from another time and they haven't evolved to our time. They've just sort of been thrown into our time and into our environment. And I'm like, I'm sorry, when was that mentioned in the other like 5 films? Weren't there dinosaurs running around everywhere? I nearly said vampires. Why are there dinosaurs running around everywhere? Like, weren't they just all fine and having, you know, a dandy time out there in the wilderness? But now it's like, oh no, they can't even breathe. And I'm like, who made up that shit? I'm like, what are they trying to do with this franchise? Like, who wants to go see a film where everyone thinks the thing you're there to see is boring, and they're all dying and can't survive, and you can't really believe that dinosaurs could really exist in our world, and it's like because they can't even breathe. I'm like, what the hell? Apparently there's only an area of the sort of planet they can exist in or something, and I'm like, what is the intention with that? What are you trying to do? Are you trying to diminish the film, reduce it, kill the franchise? Like, what? How do these people end up in charge? How do these people end up writing stuff like this? It's like, this. I believe what they're saying is true. I haven't seen the film, but if these couple elements are true, it's like they're totally screwed up, and this film is not going to do well. And everyone thought it was just going to be an absolute, no question going to be a hit. And it's like, I'm wondering now, especially if word of mouth gets around and it's that bad, how well it's actually going to do. But I'm going to go. Feel free to share, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think of Jurassic World Rebirth if you've seen it. I'm in no rush after this. After those shills, wrote it that hard, it must have some issues. So, oh well. R.I.P. Jurassic Park.